offering my loving pranams at the divine lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagwan. Respected elders, my dear brothers and sisters, Sai Ram to all of you. Let me take you back to the year 2011, when Swami left his physical form and took Samadhi. I happened to be there in Prashanthi Nilayam, and I started asking around, where is Swami? Where is Swami? I couldn't believe that that physical form, which I had seen through all my life. There were days when I used to learn karate back when I was a child, and my karate sir used to tell that you have to bow down to your master. So whenever Swami used to come for darshan, I used to bow down to him and I used to do like that. Where is that physical form? I can't find that physical form now. I accepted and life went on. 2016, as brother just mentioned, I joined the Sri Sathya Sai Higher Secondary School, which is the school back in Prashanthi Nilayam. And then I asked myself again as a student, where is Swami? Where is he? I go for bhajans, I go to the university, I attend classes, I do seva in the hostel. Where is Swami? As Swami was just saying in the video that we have seen, where is Swami? And then I started to ponder upon what all experiences, what all messages Swami has given to my family, to me personally. And I started to look for Swami in 4 important things in my life. I would want to share those 4 things today with all of you. The first most important thing in my life is bhajans. So our family has been having house bhajans since the last 50 years or 51 years so. It started off with my grandparents, and my grandmother used to be a very loud singer, very coarse. She had this very coarse voice because there used to be about 100 to 200 people coming for our house bhajans, and there were no mics back then at our place. So she used to sing very loudly. And then in one of the interviews, Swami was talking to our family, and then he pointed out to my grandmother in Telugu, which I'll paraphrase now. You sing very loudly, don't sing, I'm sitting right there. Don't sing loudly, I can hear you, sing softly. That is when I understood, irrespective of where, not just Parthi, not just in the Kulwant Hall, not just in Sai Ramesh Hall, wherever we do Omkaram and invoke Bhagwan's blessings, Swami is sitting right there listening to us, listening to our prayers, listening to our bhajans. So that answered my first question. Where is Swami? Swami is there right here sitting on the throne during bhajans. I had a lot of sadness in my life. 2016, I was still a kid, and I left home and I was staying in Parthi. It was a new ecosystem for me. And I started to feel that there's this very fancy word that goes around everywhere. I started feeling homesick. So I was very sad in my life, saying that, oh, I left my parents, I left my life back in Hyderabad. I had a mobile phone. Now I don't have anything, even though I'm going for Swami. There was this little amount of sadness in me. So I asked myself, where is Swami? Is Swami there in sadness? Let me take you back again a few decades ago. My mother lost her both parents to an accident while they were cooking for Swami's Narayan Seva. And then they were very young, my brother, and she has 2 brothers. They were very young, and then Swami went to, my mother and her 2 brothers went to Kulwant Hall, and then Swami called them in for an interview. And they started crying, obviously. Their parents were no more at a very tender age. So Swami promised them that day that from today, I am your mother and father. And they went back home. They kept coming month after month to Prashanthi Nilayam to take Swami's blessings. It happened so during one of the Shivaratris that my mother came. My mother was feeling very bad, and she came all the way from Hyderabad, which is in South India. She took a bus and she came to Prashanthi Nilayam, and she sat in the darshan. She was there for about a period of 3 days, but in those 3 days, Swami didn't even look at her. She didn't even feel that Swami was looking at her. Swami was passing by her. You know that monkey mind, Swami says that monkey mind, Swami is not looking at you, Swami is not even paying attention to you. She felt like this, and the 3rd day she became very angry, very frustrated, and Swami, you told me that you will be my mother and father, you're not even looking at me. What is this? And then she got onto the bus stand. She got onto the bus in the bus stand. And then one of the Sai students then who recognized my mother, he came and he gave a mango prasadam and said that Swami has given this to you. Huh? No, Swami has given this to you, not me. Swami has given this to his students. You know, that monkey mind was coming back again into my mother's thoughts. And then my mother went back to Hyderabad, and one of the brothers went and told Swami the next day, Swami, your child was feeling very sad, very angry. She was very scared as well. She came to you for solace. But Swami, it seems that you didn't even look at her. And then Swami again in Telugu said, which I'll paraphrase now into English, without my blessings, without my knowledge, she came all the way from Hyderabad, took a bus alone, she came here, she sat down here, and now all the way she's going back from Parthi in the same bus to Hyderabad without my blessings. Tell her, I am always there. In Telugu, he says, Nenu tana inta, venta, janta, kanta untanu. I am with her, around her, in her, beside her, with her. I am always there with you. So that answered my second question. Swami is there in sadness as well. Swami, where is Swami? Swami is there with me, around me, inside me. But still, you know, that didn't convince me. Saying, where is Swami? Let me take you back again to the year 1994. So my elder brother, who stays in the US currently, was born in October 1994. And then, for the good fortune and the blessings of Swami, all my cousins, all my siblings, even my father was named by Bhagwan. So, my father took the baby, my brother, to Swami and said, Swami, please do Namakaranam for my brother, for my son. And then Swami put him away, and then months passed. I think in his 4th month or 5th month, Swami had called the Hyderabad Youth Group, which my father was part of. They called them to the interview room. And then Swami, my father has this unique freedom with Swami. And then Swami was going out of the interview room, and my father, he is a very hefty man. Swami calls him Gatotkaja, so he is a very hefty man. And then he just stood right in front of Swami saying that, Swami, without putting the name today, you're not supposed to go out anywhere. And Swami in Telugu said, Repu chuddam, Repu chuddam. Now, anybody who knows Swami, that Repu chuddam, that tomorrow will never come. Today, something happens. If Swami says tomorrow, Swami will have thousands of things to take care of. But Swami, then my father knew that. Swami gave that freedom to him, and then my father again said, Swami, we know your tomorrow, that will never come. You have to put name for my child today. And then Swami blessed him with the name Sai Santosha. My father asked Swami, Santosh or Santosha? Swami said, Santosha, Telugu Peru, Santosha, which translates to happiness. So Sai, Santosha, Sai is happiness. And then in Indian tradition, especially in Hindu tradition, we do something called Aksharabhyasam, where the first food grain is put into the baby's mouth, and then also we do puttu ventricle. That means the birth hairs are cut. So that is auspicious in the Hindu culture. And then immediately, so after the naming ceremony was done, there was a golden scissor, and then there was a bowl of water, and then immediately that brother passed it to my father. My father gave it to Swami. Swami cut the hairs. And then the Aksharabhyasam was also done. Swami put a grain of rice in my brother's mouth. And then Swami was like, now what, should I do Kalyanam also? What are you doing everything now? And then Swami was very jokingly, he left. So that answered my third question. Swami is there in bhajans. Swami is there in sadness, fear, anger. He's there with you. And of course, Swami is there in happiness. Sai Santosha, Swami is there in happiness. Now coming to the fourth and the last one, I still was not convinced. I can't see Swami. I can't see you there. I'm sad, I can't think of you. I'm very happy, I can think only of my happiness. Why am I not able to tune in? You know, all of you might have heard that Swami is like that radio station, and you have to tune in to that right channel so that you can listen to him. How do I tune in? I didn't have an answer. Then a thought struck to me, let me take you back again to the year 2000. I was born in the year 2000 in June, and as the family ritual went, my father and my parents took me to Swami and saying that, Swami, please put name for this child. And then Swami, I think by the year 2000 or something, in that particular time, Swami stopped naming children. That is what he said. So he told my mother or my father, I don't quite remember. He told, నేను ఇప్పుడు పేర్లు పెట్టడం ఆపేసాం కదా. I have started putting names for children, right? You go ahead, you put name for your child. And then the darshan was over. My mother came back to the room accommodation in Prashanthi Nilayam and said, Swami, you can't do this. Tomorrow after a few years, my children will start fighting each other, saying that Swami likes you more because he named you and didn't name me. So I don't want that to happen. Please name my child. Again, now my mother tried. Swami didn't name me. Now it was my father's turn to try, go and ask Swami. So he tried twice and then it didn't happen. And then once again, he was sitting with the Hyderabad youth group, and this time my father, again, it is the freedom that Swami gave him. He wrote a few names in a chit, in a piece of paper. And he thought, okay, if I give this to Swami, Swami will select one name. That means Swami only put that name. Swami is not putting it from his own, on his own self. Let me just give him some options, and Swami will pick one, and then I'll be named. Interestingly, so these are the 5 names that my dad tells me he wrote on the paper. The first name was, believe me, brothers and sisters, Sathya Sai Ravana. That was the first name that was written. The second name that was written was Sathya Sai Vibhishana. Third name was Sathya Sai Kumbhakarna. I don't know, I think my father read a lot of Ramayana or something that day. So, and then there were 2 other names which I don't remember right now. So I don't know how even my father had thought of, writing these names and giving it to Swami. I wouldn't dare that. So he wrote these names and he gave it to Swami. Now imagine if Swami played a prank and I was called Sathya Sai Ravana. That would be my life would have been very, very difficult. So thankfully he did not. So what happened was he took that paper. He started reading that. Swami would have been in a very cheerful mode. So, first name that he read, over that smile went off. Second name, and then Swami started becoming very angry, and he crushed that paper, crumpled the paper, and threw it on his face. Saying that, Ivi perla, are these names? Chi! That's what he said. And then Swami in Telugu said, I think this is the first time in Kulwant Hall that Swami made a huge statement that day while naming me. In Telugu, I'll say it and then I'll paraphrase it into English. Swami said, Andari Hrudayalalo nenu nivasistanu, Anduke Vini Sai Hruday Pidatala. He said, I reside in the hearts of each and every being. That's why let's call this boy Sai Hruday. When God himself has declared that he is there in your heart, why do I ask myself again, where is Swami? I should just, close my eyes, think of him. He's there right over here. So that day onwards, when I started to think that Swami is in my heart, I just didn't find Swami in bhajans, not just in sadness, not just in happiness. Everywhere, when I see all of you sitting here as well, I see Swami in you. So that basically removed that question from me in my life, saying that, where is Swami? Now the other day, one of the brothers was asking me, how was it when Swami was not there physically? He didn't mention the word physically. When Swami was not there in Prashanthi Nilayam and then you studied, I was like, Swami is there. He's there in you. He's there in me. He's sitting on the throne. He's there in that samadhi. He's there everywhere. He's omnipresent. We all agree that Swami is part of our lives, right? Is Swami part of our lives? You can say yes. This is not. My father once told me that once you start thinking that Swami is a part of your life, he is like a part-time worker. You will think of him only when it's required. Instead, start thinking Swami is your life. Swami is not a part of your life. Swami is your life. Then he is like a full-time worker for you. He is always there for you. He is always there with you. He is always taking care of you. And he is always there right by your side and inside you, as he told you. So brothers and sisters, Swami is there everywhere. Swami is there sitting over here. Swami is there right now speaking to all of you right from me. And then we are all at Swami's feet. This will be my concluding statement. We are all at Swami's feet. There's this beautiful bhajan in Hindi that goes, Humne apna sar jhuka diya, Bhagwan tumhare charanon mein. That means, Swami, I have bowed down and then I'm falling at your feet. Swami, if you see a big standing picture, Swami is about 5'3". So we are down there right now. Now our journey is from here, 5 foot above, so that we go into Swami's heart. And then he paints that canvas of life because art, H-E-R-T, that's the heart. So he is the artist and his art is basically the canvas of our life. With that, thank you very much for giving us an opportunity, Sai Ram.